Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk a bit about Bitcoin and why it is the best investment of our lifetime right now. And I know that there's like a lot of noise out there about Bitcoin, but there is a stat out there that says that up to 90% of the population in the world is not invested in Bitcoin. I want to say, even though Bitcoin is the best investment that we could be involved in, there is going to be a very rocky, or there might be a rockiness involved due to political outcomes, just regulations coming in might create like rockiness, adoption in different countries, all these things, FOMO and all that might create like a rockiness. But I just want to say, like, any up and down, any swings in prices should present an opportunity to buy only. And this is my opinion. Any rockiness, any swings, any dips in the prices is an opportunity to buy, because Bitcoin cannot be stopped. And the governments throughout the world, they have an issue with printing, and they are caught in a situation where they have to keep printing. And as long as the governments are printing, Bitcoin is going to keep going up. So it's just common sense, like, to know that that is the best investment right now. And another reason why Bitcoin is a very good investment is because Bitcoin, in a way, actually helps the governments that do a lot of printing, in that it helps to drag or soak up some of the excess money that they cannot help themselves. They have to print all the money. So Bitcoin helps to control inflation a little bit, because it helps to suck up all that money that governments are printing. That money has to go somewhere, but they have to print it to pay their debt, to be able to afford I don't know, like, to pay for social security and all these things. Like, governments are in so much debt and they have so much liabilities that they just have to keep printing at this point right now. So unless things change and governments try to do another option that they have, which is called austerity, which means that they might want to tighten the belt and make life hard for everybody, extremely hard for everybody, and work on paying off the debt the difficult way. They could try to pay it off the easier way by printing a lot and printing to pay off the debt. So, but as long as governments do not bring about like austerity, like any government that brings about like austerity measures or bring about stringent ways to pay debt, will not be a very popular politician. So most politicians will opt to want to pay their debt in the easiest way, which is by printing. So as long as they're printing a lot, the value of Bitcoin will continue to go up. And even if they decide to stop printing, as long as more people continue to adopt it, the price will continue to go up. Because just imagine 90% of the population, I don't know, it might be more, but up to 90% of the population is still not invested, is still not participating in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. So yeah, there's still the market is still young. Like, another reason why I personally think that the market also is still young is because of the easy fluctuation. I feel like when Bitcoin finally matures, like when it has arrived at a point where, in my opinion, I would think it's a mature investment, it should be at a point where when people are selling it and it doesn't fluctuate so much. Like, it shouldn't be something that any one country or any one person or anyone should be able to easily fluctuate the price. Like, people should decide to sell and the price should not move that much. It should just be something that is that big and what's that word? Magnanimous, or like, it should be I feel like, imagine like an investment that everybody in the world has put their money in. That is an investment where, if people should decide, like a group of, like, if a country even decides to sell all their Bitcoin the price should not fluctuate that much. Like that's what I visualize for Bitcoin. I feel like it's something that is so much bigger than a lot of us realize. Just thinking about it now, I feel like the other concern that I have for Bitcoin, though, when I think about it, is not that I think that it's going to go away, but I just think that there is a possibility that there might be competition that might come in terms of like better coins that might come through. And I also fear that like I don't really want to say it because I don't want to put that word out there, but I feel like, you know, Bitcoin might have its competition in future, but right now this is what we have in our time right now, in our timeline right now. What we have is Bitcoin, and I feel like, you know, it's here right now. So I feel like it's a great investment. I think it's a great investment. So, because there's nothing that can really compare to Bitcoin. And the reason why other coins can't really compare to Bitcoin is the privacy thing. I don't know like how accurate is that privacy thing, because I've heard different arguments about the privacy that's on Bitcoin, and governments not being able to like confiscate it or like monitor it, but I'm not quite sure like how accurate is that with that privacy. Well, I guess time will tell, and anybody can go online and do their own research as well and find out what is fact and what is fiction. Okay, anyway, all what I've shared with you is just my opinion, just things that are on my mind, and I just felt like I wanted to share and I wanted to talk about them tonight. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Bye.